Veteran returns home to dog and root beer floats. After grizzly attack leaves him without a lower jaw. A Navy veteran on Big Sky's Yellow Mule Trail survived his second grizzly attack a little over 50 years after his first, when the 10-foot-tall animal tore off his lower jaw. Rudy Noorlander, 61, suffered a mangled limb in his first bear encounter when he was just 10 years old. Following the second incident in early September, a complete jaw reconstruction and 5 weeks in the hospital were necessary. The Montana guy, who called the attack the most disgusting French kiss of his life, was upbeat as he answered questions from the public on October the 13th. He wrote his comments on a whiteboard. As he makes his way home, Noorlander says he can't wait to see his Yorkshire Terrier Sully and enjoy a root beer float. Rudy Noorlander responded to the calls of a hunting party on September 6th, who were having trouble finding the deer they had shot. According to the man's daughter, Caitlin Noorlander Davis, Rudy, being the Good Samaritan, chose to assist the group in looking for the missing deer, which he promptly discovered was not the deer the hunters had shot. Seeing one adult grizzly bear that was smaller than average, Noorlander reflexively reached for his gun in an attempt to scare the creature away. However, things did not go as expected. Grizzly strike. After attempting to scare away a smaller adult bear, Noorlander confronted a 10-foot-tall grizzly bear, according to Caitlin, who describes the attack on the GoFundMe established to aid with her father's recovery. The second bear, far more aggressive than the first, lunged at him when his gun misfired. The bear then overwhelms the 61-year-old veteran as her father attempted to punch it with his fists in hopes of slowing it down, according to Caitlin. The attack took place approximately 55 miles north of Yellowstone National Park, south of Big Sky, a well-known vacation destination. Caitlin reported that her father was still fully conscious and that the hunters were there to scare the bear away, as they waited for help to arrive by helicopter for 2 hours. After being transported by air to the hospital in Bozeman, where he underwent a tracheostomy to open up his trachea, he was subsequently brought to University of Utah Health. The veteran was attacked and had various wounds, including bites to his arms and a large scratch down his right chest, after what he later referred to as the most disgusting French kiss of his life. His lower jaw was severed. He underwent 3 procedures during his 5 weeks at the University of Utah Health, one of which was a complete jaw reconstruction. Rudy's accident has drawn interest and well wishes from all over the world, the academic and research hospital says. He is now on the road to recovery and will soon return to his family and his dog Sully in Montana, due in large to his tenacity and optimism. Noorlander spoke to the live Facebook event at the Salt Lake City-based health center, accompanied by his daughters Caitlin and Ashley, and his surgeon, Dr. Hillary McCrary. Noorlander used a personal whiteboard to write down his ideas. "I am here only because of God," he wrote, with his daughter Ashley using a tissue to dab at his chin. "This attack, believe it or not, was an answer to my prayers and might help somebody else going through something similar. I've had a lot of inspirations and felt the need to share my story with others." Caitlin read a letter her father had written, expressing his gratitude in a kind and humorous way. Caitlin read her father's statement, which included his excitement to see his dog, Sully. "I truly feel blessed to be surrounded by such amazing people. Also want to say that the first root beer float is going to taste so amazing, and soon I'm going to be a free-range chicken and won't be hooked up to anything," Caitlin said. Noorlander is thrilled to be going back outside, even though he isn't interested in kissing a bear of any size just yet. He added, "My first bear encounter was when I was 10, stating that the ordeal left his left knee broken. I'll prevail in round 2. Sadly, we don't know anything about the bear's possible shooting incident. Rudy Noorlander is a truly inspirational example of perseverance, and we're excited to follow his road to recovery.